It is time for my daughter's 9 3/4 birthday party to start, so let's take a tour. This is the entrance to our house. On one side it says Bailey's 9 3/4 birthday, and over here it is platform 9 3/4 Hogwarts Express. Over here we did build the Hogwarts Express. King's Cross Station. Here's the train that's going to light up a little bit later tonight, and we'll show you that when it happens. And have you seen this witch? Over on this side, we have a little projection show we're going to do a little bit later when it gets dark. And a 9 3/4 entranceway, which you take. Now let's take a quick look inside the living room of our house, where we set up a present area for Bailey, and then up on the mantle we did have a sign for each Hogwarts house, and a Hogwarts is our home castle sign, and a photo banner of pictures of Bailey since she was a baby. Then we also had this Madame Malkin's accessory area where each child got to pick a necklace or earrings from their Hogwarts house, and right next to that we did also set up our very own Ollivanders with wands that we actually made ourselves using just chopsticks, spray paint, and hot glue, and there's actually a tutorial on our page if you want to see how we did that. And then we did have this Harry Potter sign, and then over on the other side across from the mantle we did also set up our very own honeydukes, which turned out very cool. We have a tutorial on our page on exactly how we did that as well, but I am just going to show you really quickly everything that we put in our honeydukes candy bar. Here is the final product for our honeydukes candy bar. So that is the backdrop, which is really a throw blanket, but I think it turned out super cool. And then here is our chocolate frog rug that we attached to the front. And then let's take a look at all the candy. So we have some gummy bears, some Twix, some M&Ms, some Fizzing Whizbees, which are really just Starburst, Birdie Bots, every flavor beans, a chocolate frog metal container, some bags to collect your Honeydukes candy. Up here we have licorice wands and just some display Birdie Bots, every flavor beans, and some cards from Inside Chocolate Frogs. And then over here we have sour gummy worms, some Harry Potter themed chocolate kisses, peanut M&Ms, Skittles, gummy Skittles, and then up here, these are those awesome Hershey bars where you can actually get sorted into your house depending on what color is on the inside when you open those candies. So this is how it turned out overall. I think it is so cute. And one last thing, we did also have butterbeer that we served next to our Honeydukes. And now let's talk about food, which was set up just to the left of Honeydukes. So this was our first round of food that we served. We ordered a bunch from Portos, so we had potato balls, empanadas, a fruit platter, a beautiful cheese board, a Caesar salad, and then later we did also have mac and cheese and pasta, and we had some rolls and some meat pies. And across from the food, we did also set up this incredible dessert bar, which had a whole bunch of different signs and characters from Harry Potter, and then my daughter's aunt made her cookies, and then I made her birthday cake, and my daughter and her grandma together made the cupcakes. And the last interior decor I'm going to show you is that we did add this sign to our toilet in our bathroom, and yes, we do intend to keep it there for at least a little while. Now let's take a look at some of the outside decor. Here on our deck, we did set up 4 different tables for people to sit and eat at, and each of those tables was themed to a different Hogwarts house, and to do that theming, we just did the color of the Hogwarts house and a sign for that Hogwarts house, and then we did add some Harry Potter books as well to the middle of the tables. In our backyard, we also have a pirate ship, so we actually added some banners and some details to the pirate ship to make it look like the Durmstrang ship. And we did make each of the 4 Durmstrang banners that you see here using some fabric signs that we bought that we added some heat-pressed vinyl to. And then directly across from that ship, we also have this tiki bar, which we turned into the 3 broomsticks. To create the 3 broomsticks, we did make the sign that we showed you on the very top of the bar. We also made the butterbeer sign that was hanging, and we came up with our very own butterbeer cocktail, and of course we provided our guests with everything they needed to make their own butterbeer cocktail or just to have a regular drink at the party. We also had water, soda, juice, and bottles of butterbeer. And here's a closer look at that butterbeer cocktail, which included butterscotch schnapps, whipped cream vodka, butterbeer, and ice. And we did also give our guests actual butterbeer souvenir mugs to make their cocktail in. Over on the other side of our backyard, we did set up a seating area for guests. We also made our very own Quidditch game, which was a beanbag game for the kids to play. And we set up our own magical menagerie area where there was a bunch of stuffed animals and toys that the kids could play with if they wanted to. And then next to the magical menagerie and all of the animals was where we used our old vegetable planter to set up a mandrake garden, and we made these signs and just got these cheap plants off Amazon to make our own mandrake area. And the last thing that we set up in our backyard was this Have You Seen This Wizard photo op, which was very cute, but now let's take a look